Alright folks, are you ready? The countdown has begun. Stellar Blade PC port is less than 5 weeks away.
Stellar Blade was nearly my game of the year in 2024. It was only slightly overtaken by Black Myth Wukong, both fantastic titles though, and so many people ended up loving this game, and we've been really excited to hear more information about potential DLCs or a sequel, and now we're finding out that we are getting the PC version in only a few weeks. We're getting 25 new costumes, and some of them are uncensored. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, we have all been dying for Stellar Blade to come to PC. When that happens in just a few weeks, now that we know, the meltdowns are going to be glorious. We are going to see tons of people trying to mod it. I'm sure Nexus mods will probably end up banning a lot.
Yeah, that is true. It will. You still have DEG mod, DLC fun, whatever it is. And the gamer, or in this case, J King from The Gamer, is now melting down, saying that no one is prepared. Well, to be honest, there's a lie to that because gamers are prepared, but journalists aren't prepared. Or Sony fanboys.
Of them, and I think there's going to be absolute chaos surrounding this launch. Either way, though, I and many other people are really looking forward to it. It was a really good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And now that we're going to be able to mod it, it's going to make the experience even better. But Sony accidentally leaked the complete edition and the PC release date. Now, a few months ago, there was a event where they had announced a Nikkei collab that was going to happen in June. So we all assumed that June was going to be the big month for Stellar Blade. And now we just know that there's going to be a complete edition. We know that there's going to be 25 new costumes, lots of info. So it says earlier this year, Stellar Blade developer Shift Up announced that a PC version of the game was coming later in 2025. An official follow-up with more details has accidentally been spoiled in an announcement video on Sony's YouTube page that was quickly removed, but not before fans noted that a Stellar Blade Complete Edition is coming to the PS5 and PC on June 11th. The video resurfaced on Reddit, and it featured a pretty comprehensive look at the improvements that the PC version has over the PS5 game. The resolution and the frame rate have been dramatically increased, and ultra-wide display support has been enabled. Japanese and Chinese voiceovers have also been added to the game. I cannot wait to play this in Japanese. I think that it's going to be so good. Stellar Blade's Complete Edition will feature a new boss battle and 25 new costumes for the game's leading Lady Eve, which I absolutely love to see. In the original game, I loved collecting the costumes and getting the achievements and making her look as beautiful as possible. I loved a lot of the more covered up outfits. The more revealing ones, of course, were fantastic. I cannot wait to get Taki's outfit within this game. It is going to break my heart and be very sad, but at least I'm going to look cool while I'm crying. And I, of course, am a little bit disappointed that we're not getting like a full-blown DLC, but I don't think that the story needed it. I just want more boss fights, more action, more areas. When a game is just that good, you obviously want as much content as possible.
Oh yes, we do. Look, regardless of the outfit, revealing or not, the gameplay had to be good. That outfit is just the cherry on top. Honestly, I think whoever reporting this, Blair Marnell, is melting down because how come they don't celebrate Stellar Blade being successful? Think about that for a second. Why they celebrate there's a leak? They don't celebrate a game's achievement. Like for example, Black Myth Wukong. Or what? Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm certain some of you have played it. You guys love it. Here's another thing, and I'm gonna tell you this by the time it's upload. Hopefully you guys are ready. India has joined the AAA, and now they just brought themselves the India version of Black Myth Wukong. Hope you are ready for it.
You obviously want as much content as possible. With the ending, I don't think that it necessarily needed a DLC, but they could have pulled something like a Shadow of the Erdtree where it happens in the middle of the game. Regardless, though, we do know that they are going to be making a Stellar Blade sequel. They said it's highly likely at this point. We haven't heard that it's officially greenlit, but judging by this game's success, I'm pretty confident in saying that it's going to happen. Just to show you guys how successful they've been, back in February, they announced Shift Up has posted a record revenue and profit. FY 2024 was 151.4 million, up 30.4% year-over-year revenue, 102.3 million, up 33.8% operating profits, and 98.2 million million, up 33.7% net profit. And it's not like this is all Stellar Blade, but Stellar Blade's a good chunk of change. The Goddess of Victory Nikkei generated 105.4 million, 69.6% of the studio's revenue, and Stellar Blade's royalties were 43.2 million, 322 employees, 90% of them developers, aim to grow to 400 to 420 by the end of this year. And we have not heard an update on that yet, but regardless, they are doing extremely well, and it's always good to see a good development studio actually seeing so much success. I know that there was a lot of controversy when Stellar Blade initially came out because there were a few instances of censorship. Of course, no censorship is good censorship.
Because the only option they have left is the PC port, which they didn't have to wait for long. It's been, like what? What is that? Whoa, 14 months! It took 14 months for Stellar Blade to get to PC. Think about that. 14 months, folks. 14 months. I don't know if you can see this. Just in case, if things didn't go quite as planned, I will still have the PS5 version. I'm still playing it, and I'm gonna be playing both the PS5 version and also the PC version, okay?
Here's that it was really Sony. I mean, we all expected them to uncensor the game when it came to PC once they were out of Sony's clutches, but unfortunately, right, that initial version was censored, did face controversy. Totally understandable that there are some people who are very skeptical of Shift Up, but they do have a track record of creating good content that people like, and Korean developers are just really winning right now. We also saw that the pre-order bonuses were revealed, including classic round glasses, ear armor earrings, and a white planet diving suit for Eve. The complete edition bonuses include a black planet diving suit and a pack of fluffy bear cosmetics for the drones, which all sound and of course look super cute. The response to this has also been pretty positive so far. Now, we have seen some articles that I think are kind of funny from like Kotaku.
I'm certain the journalists are gonna melt down. Right now they're making article, not praising it, but shitting on it. I mean, we've seen this kind of thing before. The more they do, Stellar Blade is gonna get successful. And also, seriously, what is it with you wokies and woke video game journalists to fight gamers? Gabe Newell said to himself that this is a battle you cannot win. Seriously, what do you keep on doing? To be honest, when IGN and Kotaku falls, gamers have won. Yeah, there is GameSpot, but not many things left. But I think GameSpot is gonna suffer the same thing. But regardless, it's only a matter of time before any of these journalists is going to shudder. What we take from this, first of all, I don't know if South Korean or China was the first one to enter the AAA games. I think South Korean was the first one. No wait, Japan was the first one, and then South Korea, now China, and then China, and now India. That's right, India is making their own. They're joining the AAA. Sooner or later, I believe tomorrow, after this video is published, the day after it, I'll make a video on, or maybe 2 days after that, I will make a video for the Age of Bharat. And that is the India version of Black Myth Wukong. And among them, Amitabh Bachchan. Gamers are ready, but the journalists, they're not ready. They can cope in seething, or perhaps they can complain all they want. People will rally behind it. I don't know if it's gonna be like Black Myth Wukong's number. It could be, but what about you guys? Here's another poll. How many players do you think Stellar Blade PC port will gain when it launches on June 11th? Put your number in the comments. Now, I think the storage, because I check on Steam, okay? They didn't exactly tell the storage or the recommended setting, so I have to assume, since they say it is similar to Nier Automata, it could be, say, 50 or 60, kinda depends. Hopefully, my computer can run it. Gamers are ready. And, oh, the modding community is gonna have a field day, folks.
It's like we're just going around in circles.
Don't worry. Keeping track of our steps.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games, or perhaps you like trending topics. Visit my second, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.